Alright, we just finished getting all the emblems for Jake and Sherry's campaign. So as you can see, I've not touched any of these. So without further ado, let's read these off. First one is all zeros.
Jake Mueller is a 20-year-old professional mercenary under the employ of rebel forces in Adonia. Despite his his combat experience is quite high, and his survival skills are formidable. Cynicism creates an unapproachable aura, and even his fellow mercenaries consider him moody and distant. You're such a bad boy! The only thing he trusts in the world is cold, hard cash, and he has no time for the concerns of others. He's a consummate mercenary, selling his services to the highest bidder, without concern for ideology.
Yep. That was before he met Sherry.
Afterwards, he sells to the lowest bidder.
He sells for apples. Soldiers of Fortune. Jake Mueller spent most of his teenage years as a mercenary fighting on the front lines of countless conflicts the world over. The first group of mercenaries he joined taught him everything he needed to know about armed and unarmed combat. His trainer was strict and demanding, but treated him almost like a son, and Jake found himself able to feel a sense of attachment to him, something he had only previously felt for his mother. Unfortunately, that mercenary was actually a double agent who sold out the whole unit. That's interesting.
Oh.
After being betrayed by his father figure, Jake put his faith in the only person who had never let him down, himself. Any compassion in his heart was lost, and he drifted from war to war as a soldier of fortune. Well, that explains a lot. I wonder if we'll learn more about his mother.
It would be interesting if his father figure turned out to be Chris for no reason.
Oh my god.
BOW is an organic life form that has been turned into a weapon, usually by means of viral infection. The virus is not designed to kill the host outright, but to transform it into a creature suitable for combat situations. The creatures that ran amok during the week of the T-virus in Raccoon City in 1998 are typical of such BOWs.
I love how sometimes when you read, you literally transform the words.
It gets the thing out correctly, at least. The spirit.
Ustanuk is a powerful creature dispatched by Neo Umbrella to capture Jake Mueller. Ustanuk is derived from the Serbian word for revolution. This creature is nigh indestructible, an unstoppable powerhouse that is sent after Jake Mueller and Sherry Birkin. The creature has a metallic structure on its right arm for restraining targets. Once a target has been apprehended, the creature can use one of the syringes on its arm to take tissue samples from the target. That explains a lot.
Oh.
That explains a lot.
I do like how he carries a cage around, too.
Oh god, you get the long one.
Sherry Birkin, 26-year-old United States agent working under the direct command of the United States Presidential Aide.
She does not look 26.
Oh, of A. She is one of only a handful of people to survive. I know, right? She looks 16. Of people to survive the Raccoon City incident in 1998. During the incident, she was infected with by the G virus. While she survived exposure to the virus itself, the United States government took her into custody to monitor how the virus would affect her physiology. Thus began her time as a human guinea pig, poked and prodded by curious scientists and government officials. In 2009, she was inexplicably offered a position as a special agent in the employ of the United States. She quickly assented in order to escape her life of forced imprisonment, even though in practice she was still under the watchful eye of the government. She lacks the experience of more seasoned agents, but can hold her own against Jake Mueller, and she's capable of providing the emotional support he has lacked for most of his life. In spite of the tragedy she's witnessed, she believes implicitly in the good of people. Maybe she looks so young because of the G virus.
Maybe.
Generates.
I mean, looking at her faces now, I can kind of see how she's 26. I guess it depends on her outfit, though.
Who knew Jake was into such older women?
I mean, aren't they similar? No, wait, how old was Jake?
20.
Oh, that's not that big of a difference.
I know it isn't. If he was like 18, it'd be a little bit different, but not much.
William Birkin, father of Sherry Birkin, is responsible for the discovery and research on the G virus, a virus with incredible regenerative and reproductive abilities. The G virus causes the host to lose rational thought, turning it into a violent creature that seeks to replicate the virus as an embryo in a person with blood ties to the original host. That's a very specific virus.
Yeah.
During the Raccoon City incident, armed groups sought to steal the G virus and killed William Birkin in the process. Before his death, however, Birkin injected himself with the virus, thus consummating his life's work. Revived by the virus, Birkin sought out his nearest blood relative, his daughter Sherry, and injected her with an embryo for the G virus. That sounds very disturbing and almost kind of like rape.
Yeah, pretty much. That is Sherry's backstory.
Like, she was literally raped, or he just ran up to her and injected her?
It was an injection, but
it's still rape.
I'm sure the emotional trauma is similar.
Yeah. Claire Redfield created an antidote to stop the embryo from mutating Sherry's body, but even after the expulsion of the embryo, trace amounts of the G virus remain in her body. The result of the government's test on her is that she has incredible regenerative abilities, including immunity to most viruses. Her youthful appearance is thought to be due to the G virus as well. Yep, you were right.
Okay, Masets. Or Maseta?
Oh, those flying things!
Maseta. It's a creature resulting from high-level mutation via exposure to the C virus. It's derived from the word for Serbian, in Serbian, for moonlight.
You could have just said Serbian word.
Resemble a human-sized crow, has the ability to fly and chase after prey. Prefers the flesh of cadavers to living organisms, so it rarely eats its prey after capturing it. Instead, it will release its prey from high in the air in order to kill it. Masets will then roost over the corpse and peck away at its flesh. It is one of the few high-level mutations that can use tools and has been known to drop steel drums and other objects from the sky when hunting.
Well then. Watch out for falling instruments.
Yeah. You know, certain falcons and eagles do the same thing to goats. Not even kidding.
Huh. Oko are creatures that are released from an organ on Usanak's back. Insect-like in appearance, their erratic flight patterns are more indicative of bats. Oh, those things! Indicative of bats. Oko is derived from the Serbian word for eye, which makes sense considering what they are used for. As their namesake implies, they act as the eyes for the visually impaired Ustanak, but ironically rely on ultrasonic waves to track their prey. Their sense organs are shared with Ustanak, and when a target is found, they emit a flash and flap their wings at a level only Ustanak can detect. The mechanism behind this shared sensory perception is unknown.
We didn't have to explain it.
Their ultrasonic waves cannot pass through walls and other barriers. The Okos serve no function in combat, and their fragile bodies are quite easy to destroy. Oh, here we go. You're up.
Jake was born into a home without a father, and from an early age he had to support his chronically ill mother. She could have made a full recovery if the family could have afforded it, but Jake and Miss Mueller barely had enough to cover their daily needs. She tried her best to provide for the family and did all she could to protect Jake. He loved his mother, but couldn't understand why she was enamored with his father, the man that abandoned him. To say Jake didn't think highly of his father would be an understatement. When Jake got older, he decided to become a mercenary, selling his services to the insurgents fighting the government. He had no love for politics, he just wanted to afford better medical care for his mother. Unfortunately, Miss Mueller passed away not long after becoming a soldier of fortune. Jake felt like he was alone in the world, and his heart now hardened. His only concern was for money, even though he no longer had a pressing need for it. Why was I, stuttering that?
I don't know, but when you do that, it sounds forced.
When I guess.
Neo-Umbrella agents abduct Jake Mueller and Sherry Birkin from Edonia and imprison them in their research facility in China. The faculty itself is surrounded by a luxurious estate that masks the sinister activities that take place within its walls. The estate is protected by heavily armed Juavo and armored vehicles ready to fend off any attack at a moment's notice. Thank you for telling us everything we already know.
Lab report, June 20th, 2011. Finally, I have at last been chosen. The report came back that my body type is highly compatible with the C virus. No longer will I have this frail, crude body. I will be reborn as a powerful weapon backpack. Oh, sorry. I tried to slip into Bang, it didn't work.
Nope.
There's a chance I will no longer retain my humanity, but it is paltry sacrifice in light of the wonderful gains. This is what I've dreamed about all my life. I will be.
So,
who
was that?
The person who became Ustanak.
I was about to ask if that was who became Ustanak.
I think that's the, at least I'm pretty sure that's the, what they're hinting at.
The Strelets is a creature that results from high-level mutation brought on by exposure to the C virus. Strelets is derived from the Serbian word for archer. This creature's primary function is to frighten off invaders, either by expelling a gas or dagger-like pieces of its own body. When an enemy gets in close range to these creatures, they tend to turn tail and run away. Like many lizard species, they can climb up walls and crawl on ceilings. Oh, those lizard things, yeah. Oh god, this part.
In 1998, William Birkin, father of Sherry Birkin, decided to keep the results of his G-virus research for himself. His superiors at Umbrella had grown tired of his attitude and sent a commando unit to achieve the virus for them. The unit's mission coincided with the T-virus leak that had contaminated Raccoon City. The confluence of the two events greatly contributed to the city's destruction. Sherry Birkin was caught up in these events, but thanks to the heroic efforts of Leon Kennedy and Claire Redfield, she was able to survive the incident. We won't mention Ada Wong or anything she did at all.
I don't think it was known, publicly that Ada was involved there, was it? I thought only Leon knew she was there.
Ada might actually be classified information.
Yeah, I thought Leon only knew she was there.
Well, I'm sure he told the president.
I don't know about that.
He's very big on that specific guy. But I don't think
he's also been very big on Ada and RE6.
Yeah.
So kind of like...
it was Claire's love and devotion that had the greatest impact on Sherry's development. Sherry considered Claire to be her new mother after losing both her parents. And Claire's nurturing and compassionate ways have manifested themselves in Sherry's own personality.
That makes me wonder how old Claire is. How come we never got a file on... Did we get a file on Claire in Kristen Pierce's?
Yes.
Okay, I don't remember much of it.
It was just saying, oh, Chris and Pierce both know Claire, and that's about it.
Yeah, it didn't say much, like, literally about her. Following the Raccoon City incident, the U.S. government decided to take Sherry Birkin into custody and keep her under observation because of the trace amounts of the G virus that remained in her blood. Claire Redfield stayed by Sherry's side during the time she had to suffer through daily tests and experiments. While it was Claire who provided emotional support, it was Derek Simmons who became her legal... Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Derek Simmons became her legal guard... Wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't know it was Derek Simmons.
I didn't either. That... Wow. I feel sorry for having that guy as her father. She does not have very good luck with fathers.
Oh, well, I mean, he was head of whatever the department was at.
He was National Security Advisor.
Yeah, and
I'm just saying
it makes sense that she'd at least be under his charge in some case.
That's still, she does not have good luck with guardians.
No, she doesn't.
Claire visited Sherry as often as she could, trying to help Sherry overcome all the trauma she had endured. Sherry idolized Claire and was determined to be just like her, a strong, capable woman. Derek was not without compassion for the orphan girl, and he allowed Claire, a civilian, to visit and comfort Sherry even though the girl's existence was a closely guarded state secret. In total, Sherry spent 11 years in the hands of the government. It wasn't until 2009 that she was given any freedom. Oh. Now, I feel like Simmons... I'm kind of back and forth on Simmons here. Like, on the one hand, he made a good point with the president wanting to expose the involvement with the viruses and everything, and how it would collapse, and how
his actions are largely a part of whatever
shadowy
organization he deals with, and that he himself isn't necessarily a bad person. He's just caught up in some really fucked up shit.
Well, I mean,
mind you, he's fucked up himself.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's no excuse for making your wife look like a carbon copy of someone you love. That's just there's no excuse for that. Although I love that we are assuming that is his wife. How else do you take that picture, though?
Yeah.
Guess we'll find out in Ada's campaign.
Experimental log, June 27th, 2011. 5 days have passed since test subject was administered the C virus. All vital signs are stable. This is not the ideal candidate for such a test, but considering the previous 322 subjects all died within 24 hours, I'd say this is substantial progress and has chosen well. The only setback is that the subject lost his right arm during a lab accident. The C virus has shown an inability to regenerate it. Still, the subject shows potential in other areas we had not anticipated and will make for a powerful bioweapon. That's good considering how pleased he was to be selected for this.
It was that other guy. Yeah.
And in terms of raw strength and intelligence, strips any Wavo. It shows uncanny ability in creating and choosing weapons for its targets. Word has come down from the top that special weapons are being created, boosting off. Ones that will help compensate for the loss of its right arm.
Cool. Beastful is a creature that results from high-level mutation brought on by exposure to the C virus. It's derived from the Serbian word for murder. Is this the chainsaw guy?
Probably.
Beastful is a humanoid form, but its spinal column, rib cage, and heart are all located in its right hand, which itself resembles a monster's organic chainsaw. Yeah, it is that guy. The heart in its hand not only powers the chainsaw, but also keeps Beastville alive. Destroy the heart and Beastville would die immediately. So we should have been targeting the hand instead of the head. That explains why they kept stabbing the hand.
Oh,
whenever we got up close to it.
I was targeting the hand. It just is a bitch to hit.
Destroy the heart and Beastville would die immediately. Its fragile appearance believes that fact that it is quite strong and very difficult to hurt. It is not easily distracted once it's decided on a target. Yeah, I know that. We know that.
Yeah.
Oh god. Let's learn about this guy we dealt with all throughout RE5.
Okay, Albert Wesker, father of Jake Mueller, has rare physiology. His body is highly resistant to viral infection. He was even able to manipulate the viruses he had injected into himself so that he would reap only their benefits and none of their deleterious effects. That sounds like something you'd hear in Metal Gear Solid, honestly. Anyways, this self-experimentation gave him abilities that can only be described as superhuman. I don't know why I said it like that.
I don't know either.
As Albert's son, Jake enjoys the same immunity to viral infections. When Jake injects himself with a solution containing the C virus, it has no visible effect. Wesker planned what would have been the deadliest terrorist attack in human history and would have succeeded had Chris Redfield in the BSAA not killed him in time. Let's not mention Shiva at all. Jake has never met his father and knows nothing about the atrocities he committed. He's also unaware of the genetic legacy he is heir to.
Yeah, let's not mention Sheva.
Because, you know, she was a strong black woman who didn't need no white man.
The reason the U.S. government took Sherry Birkin into custody is twofold. One, they had hoped to study the G virus that remained in her blood, and two, they sought to protect her from Albert Wesker, who wanted to possess a sample of the G virus. In 2009, the organization Albert had worked for fell apart after he was eliminated by the BSAA on a mission in Africa. Sherry was thus freed from the threat posed by Albert and his organization. The government offered her a chance to leave their protective care if she agreed to come work for them. Sherry learned of how bioweapons had caused the deaths of countless people around the world, and she couldn't bear to think of others enduring what she had experienced as a child. She readily agreed to work as a special agent under the direct supervision of Derek C. Simmons, aka her guardian. Agent Birkin's latest assignment is to find Jake Mueller, the only known living individual with C-virus antibodies, and escort him back to the United States. That explains her incredible disbelief when Leon pops up out of nowhere and is like, Simmons is responsible, and she's just over there like, what?
Yeah. Ustanok is created to be the ultimate BOW. Originally a human who had freely injected himself with the C virus, his final grotesque form was the result of Neo Umbrella's scientists. Even though he is a manufactured BOW, all his mental faculties as a human remain intact, giving him the capacity for cognate thought. This makes him the perfect candidate for carrying out missions on his own. The side effect of the mutation is that he may have increased his intelligence as he is able to use complex machinery and equipment soon after picking it up.
And last but not least, the C-virus vaccine. The most important thing in this campaign. Anti-C is the tentative name given by the U.S. government to the vaccine for the C virus created from the blood work of Jake Mueller. When this vaccine is administered to a person not yet infected by the C virus, that person will be given immunity to the virus. The vaccine, however, only shows a very low success rate in helping people who have already been infected, and only if those people have not displayed any characteristics unique to the Juavo. Usually, administration at this stage is fatal. When the person already displays Java characteristics or has entered a cocoon or mutation stage, administration of the vaccine is always fatal. The anti-C is not a guarantee against infection by the C virus, but its mere existence helps provide a measure of security to the world's population.
Ooh.
As for the figurines, Jake Mueller.
Jake Mueller 2, where he's just on a motorcycle.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Sherry Birkin, really working that hip.
No kidding. I'm a little behind you. Okay, switching. You see her next pose? Oh wow, what? Why are you sitting on that?
It's weird, but...
No, better question. Why are you sitting on that with 2 grenades next to you?
Yeah.
That is literally the first thing I saw when I looked at this. I'm like, why are... You know what?
Yeah, it's weird, but...
Next up.
I don't know. It seems less exploity...
Joabo 1.
Come hither than the last one.
So Joabo 1. Oh, we got a home switch.
Joabo 2.
Joabo 3. Huh. Joabo 2. Yep, these guys. Oh, what? Strelats. Oh, yeah, this lizard thing.
Right. Looks a bit different than I thought it did.
That's when it's got its, like, thing exposed.
Yeah.
Ustanak 1.
Two. Huh.
Oh, wow. That's badass right there.
Yeah. That's what it looks like when he picks you up.
Okay, so just those 2. Mutated Joabo 1. Oh, these guys are always a pain to kill. These guys are always a pain. The guys with the huge shields.
Yeah.
These guys are not so much a pain, although it's nice to actually see the model of them, so we're not just seeing, like... So it's like a upside down...
Moth thing?
That looks like really... That is... I can't even tell if it's supposed to be a moth or butterfly wings.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, that's that thing with the head and the arm. Ugh. Yeah. That arm hurts. That arm, when they have their arm out like that, that hurts.
Yeah, it does.
That hurts a lot. Chrysalid. Oh yeah. That makes sense.
Ooh, that does not look like a bird from here.
Hmm?
The next one.
Oh, no, that is most certainly a bird.
Well, I mean, it's got the feathers, but...
If you look at it from... No, it is most certainly a bird. It's just got spider legs, too.
And like a dolphin head. Or maybe it's just a bird head with teeth.
Oh, here's the chainsaw guy.
Ah.
Oh, I see its heart now.
Yeah.
That would be really hard to see with the graphics on, like, full and you're just, like, focusing on the fact that there's a giant chainsaw coming at you.
Yeah.
Jake Mueller, half naked.
I need a weapon to kill assholes like you.
I do like how there's a huge rip in the back of his spine now. Sorry, chainsaw guy, not Jake.
I was about to say.
Ooh, sherry rare.
Boob physics.
And again with the hip. And using that stun baton.
She wears white underwear, apparently.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it could just be the one given to her,
Yeah.
along with her fancy hotel room and private shower.
I never do the voices for these.
Man, look at this circus. You got any popcorn?
Funny, Jake. Funny.
Ooh.
You could be the key to saving this world, Jake Mueller.
Alright. Well, that is all of Jake and Sherry's emblems found. I believe next up we will be doing Leon and Helena's, which, as you can see, we don't have that many to actually get. I think we only have 4 to get. 5 if you count this one. I'm not sure why it's like... Yeah, 5. We have 5 to get. So it looks like we don't have to do Chapter 4. I have all the ones for Chapter 4. I don't know if you do. But anyways,
yeah.
guys. See you guys in a second.